Hello, I'm Chef Benjamin, and this is my little sous chef Amelia, my daughter. Tonight we're going to do a little chicken and pasta, little flair to it. One of my own little recipes. Nothing super fancy, but something easy to make at home with your kids. So I'm going to start off. Can you hand me the chicken plate, please? Thank you very much. Alright, so first things first, I have a half a breast of chicken. I just filleted it right in half, nice and easy. I bought it skinless, boneless chicken. Okay? First thing you want to do is just kind of towel it off a little bit. You don't want it wet. Okay?
Don't. If you get it wet, then it won't work.
Okay. The biggest reason we're doing this is we're going to bread this. And so we don't want our flour or mixture clumping. Okay? So I got my chicken here. I got my flour mix. First things first. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to evenly press it around my flour.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's gonna look yummy in your flour.
Okay? Press it around a little bit. Once it's in there, go ahead and just pour some on top, rub it in a little bit. What we're looking for is an even coverage. I want you to help on this side. Okay, pick up some flour. Okay, now while we're doing this, you can do it beforehand. I like doing it in the middle. I'm gonna season my flour mix. Okay, I'm using a little pepper, a little salt, a little garlic, okay? And just a tiny pinch of paprika, okay? Now we're getting that all mixed around. The biggest thing is you want it dry and covered, okay? So now, let's shake it a little bit, not to make a huge mess. We don't want to make a big mess, right? Okay, now, this is done. Egg mix. You only need one egg.
Can you mix it?
You sure can. You can help with that. Just right here. Go ahead and mix it up for me. And I've got a little Italian breadcrumb. It's got a little pre-mixture, something I like. Anything works. Depending on what your diet is, you can use flaxseed. There are several different options depending on your diet, and depending on what you like to use. Okay, now.
Now we're gonna put this on down?
I'm going to pour it right on top.
Whoa.
Because I'm going to use my plate to mix it around. Okay? It's all about who's got to do the dishes later.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. She can help, but I've got to do most of it, so I'm going to use as least amount of plates as I can. So I got it wet, I got it covered. If you see any completely white flour spots, you just want to make sure they're covered.
Get it in
Okay?
here.
It shouldn't look like a flour mess. It should just look like chicken with egg on it. Okay?
We need egg on it though.
Alright.
This is the first one.
Okay, this is done.
Okay, now I don't want it.
Now we're just, same as with the flour, I'm just moving it around, keeping it inside.
And
Okay?
then put some.
Yeah, we're just going to put it right on top as we're moving it. Okay? Again, we want it dry. We want the outside dry so it forms a nice little crust. Just a nice little crunch that we can get to. Okay? Okay. Already prepped for ourselves. I have the water getting ready to boil here. I like to add a little bit of chicken broth for a little flavor and my pasta water.
Yeah.
You really don't need a lot. I mean, some people go half and half. As long as you got the flavor in there, it's gonna help. As long as you got salt in there, it's gonna help. As long as you got a little oil, you're gonna keep yourself from having super sticky pasta and cooking all together in clumps instead of having nice pasta separated, doing well for itself. Okay, so I've got this on a high heat coming to a boil. That'll be boiling in just a few moments.
And then we'll do this when the boil is ready.
That's right, we sure will. Now,
Pasta is my favorite.
I like using a wok when it comes to doing anything fried. I'm doing like a high medium heat, and I reserve my oil. Every time I use my oil until it's not usable because it's too dark, I like to put it together because I put my bacon fat in here. I use olive oil and regular oil, mix it all together. You're gonna have, just that extra flavor in your food, and that's kind of what I'm all about, is having flavor
But
in
if you
every
want
bite.
to watch this all day, you can.
Well, we're not gonna watch it all day because it's only gonna take us a few minutes.
No.
So the good thing about a wok is it gets hot fast. So
Yeah.
once this is going, you're gonna want to give it a little test. Easiest way to do it is take some of your extra breadcrumbs, just kind of sprinkle them in.
Yeah, I can do that.
This I'm gonna have you hold up, okay? Because this part can be a little dangerous, especially for little hands that want to get bitten by the oil, biting back. So I don't need it super hot,
But now
because
we're
I wanna
gonna
control
put
the
that
cook.
in though.
right?
Now we're gonna put that in there carefully.
Very nicely. Make sure it's all covered in there. Okay? That's gonna go for a little bit. We're gonna let that go. Our water's coming up to a boil.
Yep, and then we're gonna do this.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
now I'm done. Why
for
don't
the
you
two of us, we usually use about a half a box. Okay. Honey, you grab those? Okay. I'll go ahead and put those in there. You're good, don't worry. Up very nicely, put them inside. There you go. See, they're gonna spread all around, and that's fine, okay? As they cook, they're gonna sink right into it.
Yeah, soon. Maybe.
Quick and easy way to do this, break them in half. You don't even have to worry about the sinking. Okay, oh, we're doing a couple extra. Okay, we're good. That's more than enough pasta for the two of us. So now that that's going, and I got my little dry pasta eater over here. Give this a little action, make sure it's flipping up on itself a little bit. Flip that over. And as you can see, we just got a nice little golden going. I don't want it to go very far, because I'm actually not going to cook it all the way in here. What I'm going to do is got a little saucepan ready. And with this, we're going to start getting our other ingredients ready. Well, like I said, I like using kind of the same things for everything, so I'm just going to use a little bit of my oil right there, get that pan started.
And just putting things.
Now I have a little tomato pepper mix, just a little roasted tomato pepper mix, and just gonna put this in here. As my little one is sampling on the pasta that she shouldn't be doing.
Sampling? What does sampling mean?
I'm never without seasoning, so hey, salts,
I can do that.
okay? Can you do a little bit of garlic?
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little bit of pepper. paprika. Again, we're going for flavor. This guy's ready to come off the heat. Take these out.
So what we're gonna do is don't go too close to the file.
Okay. Now, I like to spice everything up with a little kick. Why do you have to only use the flavors in your pantry? Because if you're like me, you have other things in your kitchen that are going to get flavor. For me, I like to stock a little whiskey, a little bourbon. That's enough on that. Okay, can you move back into your spot, please? Hey,
I'm just gonna use a little bit.
can you move back into your spot, please? Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Sometimes when someone gets a little excited, puts a little extra in there.
What is
But-
that?
It should soak up the oil into the tomatoes and everything. And we're just going to lay this right in our little bed of tomatoes there. Should be nice and juicy. Okay, and we're just going to finish the cook. Should get a little sound off it. Nice little bit. I want to lower that heat down. Just nice low simmer. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. With that finishing up, our pasta is ready to
Yummy.
go. Okay?
That's yummy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing like a little kitchen coordination there.
You can do
Okay.
it.
Different people will tell you different things. I like to rinse my pasta just a little bit. You want to get that extra starch and everything off there. For me, that's it right there. Okay? That's all you need. Just put this in here.
Oh, it's sticking out.
Yep, it sure is. But that's okay.
You can just stick that out.
So, I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit on each plate.
Yeah, that's mine. I love Cheetos. I want to eat them.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay?
I know it that they don't.
So some people, this is one whole serving. For me and her, this is an easy share portion. See the inside, nice, moist. There's juice still flowing from it. Everything was nicely sealed. Okay? I'm just gonna put that right on top.
Whoa.
Put that right on top of hers.
And then we'll go.
And now we've got these wonderful tomatoes and peppers that have been stewed in a little bit of that alcohol.
I don't need any.
She doesn't always want to eat her vegetables, but that's part of the game, right? We gotta feed them good.
Games? There's no games in this house.
Okay. Oh, we could do that side, but instead let's do this side.
Okay.
Okay? So why don't you do a little bit on mine? Right on the top. There we go. That's plenty. A little bit for you. Oh my gosh, a lot for you. Okay.
Yay!
And I hope you can see that going to be a wonderful dinner.